Hi, I'm Jake Birkett from Gralien Games, and this is Slap Fight on the Commodore 64. I used to own this back in the day, and it's a really good, fun, fast-paced shoot 'em up, vertical scrolling as well. And let's have a quick look at it. I've just been playing Flying Shark and Sea Shark, which are two ports of the same game, and I was obviously in the mood for more. So luckily I can use Z to fire and it auto fires, because otherwise I'd be spamming the Z key. Now I need to collect these stars, and whenever you get a star like this, it highlights at the bottom of the screen, and then you can save up for more. I'm going to go for 3 speeds, which is quite fast. Now a lot of horizontal scrollers like Gradius and so on used to do this type of power-up system where you collect things and you select what you want on the bottom, but I think it's fairly unusual for a vertical scrolling shoot 'em up. Flying Shark didn't have that. You picked up POWs off of enemies. Anyway, I want to save up for the side shot now. Notice how the bullets don't have a full screen range, so it's forcing me to get close to the enemies, which is obviously a bit disconcerting. One cool thing this has got that Flying Shark didn't have is the bullets, the enemy bullets, they have a black outline around them, so it's not just a white dot that's really hard to see. That sort of contrast really helps. Side shot, great. So, I mean, it just helps me out if I get in a scrape. I'm not planning on using side shot to take any enemies out, really. I could get a wing, bomb, laser. I can't remember the other power-ups. Yeah, one of the cool things about this game is, look at those bushes. They've got a shadow on them, and it just makes it look cool and gives it extra depth, and so have some of the other things like the crenellations on the walls. And when back in the day I used to use, let's get a wingman, or wing, just a wing, and more firepower. Look, extra fat, 1 extra bullet. I think I've slowed down. Yeah, that's it, I remember now. You have to get more speed as you get bigger. You're also more vulnerable. What was I saying? Yeah, back in the day I had shoot 'em up construction kit, and I tried to emulate the sort of shadows on the bushes and stuff like are in this game, just because they just seem really cool. And once you'd sort of seen that in a game and you didn't put it in your game looked kind of rubbish. You can see shadows on the walls there, for example, around the buildings. I guess it's not particularly unusual. Maybe some even older games had the shadow, but I do like it. Just gives it that little bit more. Yeah, see, the side shot actually killed that thing, whatever it is. Round tank. Maybe it's a overhead view of like an R2-D2 or a Roomba. Deadly Roombas on the attack. I'm actually not doing too badly. I don't want to jinx it, but I definitely need that wing again. Actually, I need speed again. That was a bit too slow. How far did it put me back? Miles? Ooh, just got that in time. So 2 speed, maybe 3. I'm going to go for 3. Speed is all. Uh-oh, does this mean there's a boss? No. Well, I could have done better than that. So I'm dead. That is Slap Fight. A strange oddity of this screen I've just noticed when I had to go a minute ago is you can't exit it until the music finishes. Now I'm all for good music, but it's a bit of a weird, user experience to say, yeah, watch this entire thing before you can play again. Because obviously in most shoot 'em ups, when you die, you want to start immediately. Some of the worst ones on 64 would have you rewind the tape at that point and press play, which did definitely give you this idea of don't die, because it's serious if you do, because you've got to waste minutes reloading. See, look, I find myself playing it again just because it's a really cool game. I don't know if it got super good reviews at the time, or people don't like it, but I like it. It's responsive, well, when you get the speed power-ups. And when you get the wing, I seem to remember you can actually make a really sort of fat, wide ship. And it's kind of cool, but it's slow and can get hit easily. But then when you die, I don't think you lose everything, just some of it. Right, I need Sidewinder or Wing. Maybe I prefer Wing. I don't know how good the side thing is. I mean, it's okay. I don't need a bomb. Laser just changes the firepower to this sort of weird sounding laser that's very concentrated. Oh, H missile. That's homing missile. I'm reading these off the bottom of the screen. And I guess what do you give the person who's got everything? A shield. Okay, nearly ready for Wing. But it will slow me down. Oh, Wing. We need speed, 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 speed. Look at that. It feels like it shoots slower. There's the speed. I don't want to get too close. Oh, I avoided a nasty death there. Oh, well, what a letdown. Where does it start me? Probably too far back. Yeah, I don't know if there are bosses in this. I think maybe it just keeps on scrolling until the end of the game. Years ago when I worked in business software, I went for a phase of playing 64 games at lunchtime. The weird thing is that was about 10 years after I had a 64, and now it's 20 years since then, so that's kind of like the shock of this whole thing really. But yeah, I played a bunch of games on an emulator in the mid-90s at lunchtime, and I must have used a save function or something in order to sort of, you know, cheat and reach the end of this game and many others that I couldn't reach the end of in the day, like Ghosts and Goblins, which was super difficult. Anyway, that's Slap Fight. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice day.